it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. My home range starts where the motorized travel stops. I lay in my bedroll with the stars up above. I ride mules, hunt with a longbow, and I eat the animals I kill. I refuse to apologize for my cultural legacy, which is being dismantled by the values of modern society. God has given us the right to do as we please, and I will uphold that right at all costs. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Hope the rest of the trip goes better. It's like 185 degrees outside, and we barely made it out of the driveway and our valve stem blew up. But anyway, hopefully the rest of the trip goes better. If not, I'm going back home. Moose. I'm starting to think we don't need to go camping. If God's telling us to go home. Yeah. Flat tire. Valve stem blew out. Get almost all the way back here. And there's a red oak laid across the road. My trailer plug ripped completely off of my trailer, so I have no brakes, no lights. Flip a coin. Starting to think we're just not meant to go camping this weekend. The place I'm wanting to go is literally right across where that tree is. We can't get there. We found us a pretty little spot here. It's not at all where we wanted to be as far as the trail I wanted to ride, but this is what we get. We're gonna get everything set up. It's a pretty little spot. We're gonna get everything set up right quick and go riding and swimming.
Not the trail we wanted to ride, mainly because this is a dirt road, but the trees across the road really messed us up. So we're doing what we can while we're here, which ain't much. But we're about to go out here and go swimming and fishing. Let the dogs swim for a while. Have a good time.
Oh, hey. As you can tell, we're not in the woods. I'm going to tell you what happened here. We had to take less than 1,000 foot of Forest Service road to get to the river where we were going to fish and swim. And in that short 1,000 foot, we almost got hit a few times by people flying down the road and come flying up behind you and freak the mule out. My pack mule, he's had a little bit of trauma, physical and mental trauma to him before I got him, and if stuff comes flying up behind him, he gets a little weird. But people come flying up behind you, and I mean, it was like the interstate. They were running like 40 and 50 mile an hour and coming around you like that. And it was stupid. We should have never even got on that Forest Service road. I knew how much traffic was back there, and we should have never stepped hoof on it. So it was a good way for the dogs to get run over, and it was a good way for us to get hit, and I'll never do it again. So it takes us about 5 or 10 minutes to set up the trailer, and the way that I pulled it up, it was actually perfectly level, so I didn't have to jack it up anywhere. So I put the front jack down just to stabilize it a little bit. But we turned around and we said, you know what? Every single thing we've done today has been not good. I had to back down. We pulled up to the spot that I wanted to go to, the original trail I wanted to go to, and there was another tree across the road. So I had to back up about a mile down that gravel road and across a couple bridges, little low water bridges, and man, it was just I hate to say it was a bad day, but it was a bad day. So we whenever I found a road to back into, I was backing down in it, and it was pretty steep, and I went to pull back out of it, and I didn't realize how slanted my trailer was, and my tongue of my trailer got into my toolbox and dented it all up. So, and my plug come out of my truck, and I ran over it, and it ripped it out, so I didn't have any trailer lights. It was just a bad time all around, really. But anyhow, tomorrow morning we're going to go back with my other trailer and the mules and the dogs, and we're going to take the chainsaw and get those trees out of the way and go back there and go fishing and camping away from everybody. I just can't. I don't like being around people. I have a hard time with the way people act. So we're gonna hit the other trail and go way back and not deal with people. So we'll see you on. Change of plans again. My old horseshoeing friend Grady wants to go to a horse sale tonight. They're gonna have some mules there. So in order for us to get back in time to go with him, we had to go on the trail that we didn't plan on going on. So one day we're going to do that trail, I promise. But it's not right now, because we're going to go with my old friend Grady. We're going to go have a ball. And guess what? We're going to take y'all with us. We're going to go to the horse sale tonight. And we may just come back with a horse and a mule. Grady's wanting to buy him a horse, and I seen on the internet they had some mules there, so we're gonna go see what it's all about. This day is a lot better.
having a lot better time. Yesterday was borderline miserable. And it's people, you know. People come out here and... Anyway, I don't want to get in on all that. We're having a good day today. About to find us a good little spot. I don't think there's any fish in this little creek big enough to catch, but I'm gonna at least practice my casting in tight quarters. It's pretty tight quarters, low hanging canopy, so we'll see about it. I may stay tangled up more than I stay in the water. Boney. Come on. Creek chub. Oh, we got supper, boys. Look at this fighter. Little creek chub. They're fun to catch. I've never ate one, but I can't believe I finally caught one. Heck yeah. We'll turn him loose. Alrighty, we're heading back. We gotta go meet up with Grady and my cousin, and we're gonna go to that horse sale. It's Grady's 80th birthday, so we're gonna go to the horse sale with him and celebrate 80 years of hard work. So we appreciate y'all watching. Y'all stay with us and we'll take you to the sale barn. We're going all the way over into Oklahoma. I wish I'd have been videoing, talking to Atticus, my old buddy Atticus. We have a love-hate with each other. He knows it. We love each other.
He tried to sell us a mule that wouldn't back up. We
And
drove
then-
5 hours to get there.
And then he told me, he said, well, if you'd have specified that you wanted to back up, it'd have been all right. Heck, this is a good old dude. I love running into him. But here we are at the sale barn. We're doing a little looking. See what we can find. Found this little baby.
Half, 1100, 1100 now, half, and now 12 now, half, 12 and a half, now 13 and a half, 1 and a half, now 2 and a half, now 3 and a half, here 23 and a half, 2 and a half, now 3 and a half, 23 and a half, I'm 22 and a half, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 2 and a half, now 3 and a half, now 4 and a half, 24 and a half, now 5 and a half, now 6 and a half, 1 and a half, now 2 and a half, now 3 and a half, here 23 and a half, 2 and a half, now 3 and a half.